So today we did some more side control, specifically going north-south, and then going north-south and then going to mount and back control two ways. We were focusing on getting control. So going to north-south and then pinning the arms together. So like going underneath the elbows from north-south on both sides, getting like a gable or like fingertip grips and keeping tight pressure there. I think I have more of a tendency to kind of relax and use my body weight to control. Father's talking more about drawing your opponent into you by, clenching the elbows towards you, getting under the elbows and pulling them toward you, keeping your arms tight. So that was like a key component. So then the first one is once you do that, then your opponent will probably try to move his leg side to side and attempt to get on his side and get out of north-south like it's a turtle or something. So then you want to pillow your one knee. So let's say you pillow your left knee behind the head, and then the right leg goes out, extending along the length of your opponent's body. Then and then at this point you want to keep your weight forward. You want to bend at the waist and keep pressure. Yeah, so you're still keeping pressure through your elbows here. But you're also using like you also want to bend your torso forward to keep pressure on that way. Then so in this position you have pretty good control. Your right leg's extended, so then your right leg comes over. So bring your right leg to the top of the hip first. So that this is the starting position for the sequences. So at this point, if your opponent just lets you have your foot there, you continue to slide it all the way to the floor, and then you can just circle your whole body around that direction and come to mount. Second one is when your foot's on top of the hip, your opponent bridges. At this point, you throw that first leg in as a top hook, and then so you still have the grip around the elbows or below the elbows. So this is a little confusing actually. So you want to shift from that sort of elbow encirclement to like a gift wrap grip. So so your left hand grabs the opposite wrist, or I guess it's either a gift wrap or like a Kimura grip. I'm not actually sure if there's a gift wrap and a Kimura grip. Gift wrap might be on the same side arm. Kimura grip might be the opposite side arm. But so and the head pops out of your elbow in that case. So then you pull them over to the side where you have the hook, and then you have throw the other hook in, then you have the back. And then the third variation is you have the foot on top of the hip, and then what happens? Have your foot on top of the hip. Alright, your opponent does not bridge. So then, I don't remember. Do you just throw the hook in and then pull them over? That doesn't seem right. Yeah, that. Give that regular grip. Okay. Foot on the hip. Pull down. I don't remember. You get that foot on the hip. You're pulling in. I guess you just. Okay, this is the same as the second one, a bit harder. Let me think about it. So then, yeah. So those are the three. I mean, I'll just sit on it, whatever. Throw the hook in there. You throw all the no. So then you just go there. Oh, okay. Okay, now I remember. So you have your foot high on the hip, and then your opponent raises his leg to kind of block you off. Then you can put more pressure on the top hip. And just force it down. Yeah, I think you just put pressure with. You can't get the hook in on the top side, so you just keep putting pressure down behind the hip, pushing that hip forward. Until you get the hook. Something like that. I'll look. Maybe, hopefully I can find it on YouTube or something.